Hey guys, it's about 6:30 a.m. here. Yeah, so it's time to get this car packed up and head to TFcon Toronto. Anyways, we'll see you soon. Okay, guys, the car is all packed up. There's stuff back there. There's stuff in the trunk. And now it's a basically a 4-hour drive to TFcon Toronto. So I mean, I don't think I'll do too much video from the road because it's kind of illegal. But anyway, so hopefully next time you see this video, I'll be in Toronto 4 hours later. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, so like 4 hours later, stuck in some traffic, just got here. So it took a bit longer than I thought, but we're here, ready to unpack, and let's go get some Transformers. Now, I've never really done a vlog before, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. So hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I got some snacks. Let's go get some Transformers. So first deal of the day done. That's a Power Glide that looks like a Cobra Rattler from Combiner Wars. So I think I have 15 deals. So that's deal number one done. Sweet. Just gonna go back to the car for a second to get settled for a second. First panel of the day features Bob Badusky and Simon Furman talking about Marvel Comics. I don't usually actually stay all the time during the panels because, man, there's just gotta get back to the dealer room. So let's go. Heading towards the dealer room for the first time of the convention. This is where all the magic happens, and so very excited. So as you know, I'm gonna head in here. Actually, I might put the camera away so I can concentrate and get my first look at what's available at the dealer room. See you in a second. Okay, just walking back to my car, and yeah, it's so hot in there, so busy. I'll get to more footage in a bit, but like so many deals and so many deals. I'll go through them all in a bit, but I gotta unload my bag because it's like getting busy in there and it's hard to move around. So many people. Anyways, okay, talk to you.
We must get rid of these maximals once and for all. I am sick and tired of dealing with them. Black Arachnia, go and use your wily womanly ways on them.
It's fun to hear some of those impromptu little things that some of the guests say, so it's kind of cool. But this one's kind of like Beast Wars centric, and I'm not really into Beast Wars a lot, so let's get out of here and go find something else. So yeah, one of the many times that I walk this hallway here as I head back to the dealer room, you can see like there's like the guests are around, and there's a lot of people just mulling about. This place is pretty packed this weekend. As you go here, let's see what. As you go in the dealer room, Russ, there's the side with all these transform pieces, and of course the big old displays from the Chosen Prime. Very cool, very cool, very cool indeed. Okay, finally to my room. Okay, this is the room at the Hilton, which I've stayed at many times because it's like the 12th or 13th year I've come here. Anyways, pretty cool room. I like this. Put all the Transformer gets here every thing. We'll go through that in a few minutes. You got the chair, you got the table, you got the pull-out couch, you got the king bed. It's awesome. It's pretty cool. It does its job as a nice little place to stay and get relaxed while you do some Transformer shopping and go see some panels. Anyways, this is the room, and let's get to some deals. Okay, so this is the first time I've actually had to sit down. Anyways, so let's see some stuff that I picked up so far. I got a bag full of goodies here. Anyways, so let's go through here. I'm going to switch the camera around. Alright, so first thing here, I got this RED Shockwave. I mean, I traded for this. It was pretty sweet. Basically, it's pretty much like the masterpiece Shockwave, but just doesn't transform. But that's super cool. It's going to be an awesome addition to my desk at my work, I think, because I don't have any other of these, so I don't think I'm going to put it with my standard collection, but I'm going to add this to my work desk. Pretty cool. Next up, I already showed this earlier. It's pretty cool. It's a Power Glide from Transformers Combiner Wars, but it is has the Cobra, basically Rattler emblem on it, so it like looks like a GI Joe Transformer crossover piece. So I mean, I've missed this earlier on when Combiner Wars was out, and I feel like this is a good addition to the collection, just because GI Joe and Transformers are so closely related, and we might be getting that HasLab Rattler soon. Anyway, so piece 2. Next up here. So, one of my goals here at TransformerCon is always to add to my Generation 1 collection. And I had, I believe, Fastlane, but I needed Cloud Raker. Anyway, so somebody was getting rid of both of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my Cloud Raker, but I'm going to add basically Fastlane to the trade pile. So I'll keep Cloud Raker. Next up, we have a Transformers animated Grimlock. So I actually sold a mint in box Transformers animated Grimlock last year at TransformerCon, because I'm not a mint in box collector. And if you're following, I actually just sold an Ultra Magnus recently. Anyways, no, that's a lie. I sold Bulkhead last year and I sold Grimlock this year and Ultra Magnus. So basically, I was able to pick up a complete loose one, and that's perfect for my collection. It's got the sword, it's got all the pieces, and now I actually have a loose one that doesn't have all the pieces to throw in the trade pile. Next up, this one's been coming for a long time, 86 Brawl. I mean, this guy is so badass. So glad I was finally able to add him to the collection. Really been looking forward to this guy. So that is a sweet little piece. Now, this one's a little different. Like, I don't usually go for these. This is a, I believe, I don't know if it's Combiner Wars or Titan Returns scoop. Basically, I don't know. It was cheap and I never had it, and it came with both of his Target Masters, so I figured it was a pretty good deal. So I'm going to take this out of the bag later. We'll get past this. I'm a sucker for cheap things. This is a, I believe, Titans Returns. No. And I already have one of these, but I mean, you can never have too many of these little guys. There's it so far. This guy next up, I mean, not actively searching, but I've always wanted an Earthrise Sunstreaker. Of course, people are trying to sell off their old Sunstreaker now that the new one is out with the animated look to it. And okay, price was right for me, so I made sure I added him to collection. I have a lot of Earthrise figures in my collection, so I'm really enjoying Earthrise so far. Now, earlier I said I always look forward to getting Generation 1 pieces, and of course I added Frenzy to my collection. Pretty sweet. I also got a huge carrying case, that jumbo collector case from the 80s. It's in my car right now. I didn't realize how big it was. I don't know where I'm going to store it, but the seller also had this Generation 1 Frenzy, so that's pretty sweet. Completing the tapes. And I also got this pile of junkers so I can fix up a couple of mine. So I needed this these couple of Insecticons to add things. I got this Quake. I don't have Quake. And I mean, it's missing its pieces, but it's good enough from robot form. It'll go nice in the collection. I needed this blades because I needed this this part here, and I think this chrome is better on this Perceptor, and I might be able to just strip it and add it to mine junker one. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. So that's pretty cool. So far day one, it's not over yet, but I mean, that's what I got so far. Just heading back to the car to get the GoPro to take some video, and it's so hot out. It was so hot in the car that I'm afraid like some of the Transformers are gonna melt. It's so hot. It's crazy hot. Anyways, grab my GoPro and get back to get some B-roll footage. Pretty sweet. Okay, so we've done a little quick costume change here because I mean it's really hot here. I don't know, down in the convention center it's really hot. There's so many people around. Anyways, so did a bit of a quick change. Actually, I have a Transformer shirt on now. Has the new shorts. Had the G.I. Joe hat. Cobra Command's always represented. Anyways, so let's go back to the convention floor and see what else we can find. Okay, back in the room, and it's time for some arts and crafts. So I have this blades, and I ended up getting this blades with his tail runner, so I'm going to put those together. I ended up with a bunch of Insecticons, and I did this huge deal with Rust, all the parts guy, and got all these parts for some Transformers at home, and got all these Insecticons. So let's put these together. I'm waiting here. It's been like ton of time waiting for the elevators. Oh my gosh. Wow. North Tower versus South Tower. Cool people stay on the North Tower. It's the end of the night, so it's time to go find some parts parties and some hotel rooms. So first stop here, just some little B-roll I wanted to get of some parts parties, some room parties. This is where a lot of the magic happens. There's a lot of sales happening in people's hotel rooms, so you gotta check those out. You know what? I got some sweet deals. Let me just, I got gears, sweet trade, and I got finally a retro Skywarp completing that series. These were from Room Sales. And of course, check this out. Look at this. Look at these awesome flavors of Mountain Dew that an American friend brought to me because we don't get these here in Canada. This thing right here, Infinite Swirl, is like the best thing I've ever drank. It is amazing. It's like nectar of the gods. It's not Transformer related, but I just had to mention it. Anyways, lots of cool stuff. Oh, look at this. I just mentioned earlier. Now I'm just one fist away from Starscream being complete. Anyways, lots of cool stuff. So tomorrow I'll head out and check out some of the other panels, and I'm excited to see the Aaron Archer panel. He's always, very entertaining. So his panel will be cool. And we'll try to get back to the dealer room to see what else is new and what else we can dig through, maybe some bins and find some cool stuff. Anyways, TFcon rocks. Hey, we're back. It's day 2, and it's the morning. Basically, I'm all packed up, ready to go. I was trying to be organized. Now, like the convention does this weird thing. I mean, every convention's like this, I guess. The convention goes to 4 p.m., but you have to be checked out of your hotel by 11. So you kind of be. It's kind of this weird thing. You gotta be organized, obviously. So you gotta get this stuff packed away, checked out of your room, and still enjoy the convention. So yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna head back to the convention floor. And hopefully I'll try to get some more video, and we'll see what we can do. Had a pretty good haul so far, day 1. I'll add a picture here or something. It's pretty good. I don't think I took a video of it. Anyways, so yeah, okay, so let's go. Time to dig for some junkers. It's one of my most favorite parts of the convention. Let's see what we can find. Okay, let's take a little spin around and see what we can find here as we browse the room. Let me know if you see anything cool. There's lots of cool stuff, for sure. Oh yeah, I didn't take any footage from that. I always do this.
There's nothing else. Load out the parts.
It's funny because last year I bought the empty book those stickers go in, so that's kind of cool to see those around.
Just the giant ones? Even those are often sold out.
G.I. Joe stuff. Cool to see the Robinson booth activate Megatron. Man, look at that guy transform. It's pretty cool how he transforms, but I don't know about that price tag. But yeah, pretty cool for sure if you can afford it. Just going through the con floor, trying to find some junkers. I need an arm for an Inferno. So, trying to find somebody selling some junkers. Went to that one bin. They had lots of cool stuff. Got a couple of pieces. But junkers are hard to find sometimes.
Alright. Everything's $5 in there. Yeah. I guess
That's what it's about.
I think down there is the side.
Sorry.
Or no, it's up. Mine is up.
It's really hot in here tonight.
It is.
I'm like, I never wear shorts. I'm wearing shorts today. I always wear shorts. I live in Texas.
Well, that'll do it.
Sunday's panels are usually heavily focused on fanned panels, so they're a bit little different than the Saturday conventions, but there's some real gems in there for sure.
Yeah.
And we've got one in 120p for the dial-up users.
Yeah, and you would specifically have to have those dial-up user like warnings because.
So I should have mentioned this earlier. This is the bulletin board system where people post their parts parties and sales for Saturday night. I just grabbed mine off the board because we're going to be leaving soon, so there's no sense to leave the phone number up. So convention's almost over. It's windy out. It's drizzly out. Ooh, almost fell there. Anyways, just putting some stuff in the car. I have to be honest. I just had a very weird experience. So when I registered yesterday, they were all out of reusable bags. Now, I've been coming for numerous years, at least 10 years, and since they've been giving out bags, I always get a bag. They have different years on them. I almost have as many bags as Transformers. And they didn't have any yesterday because I got here late. And I noticed they had extra here a few minutes ago. And I asked if I could have one, and the guy was going to give me one, but then a lady stopped him and said no, I couldn't have a bag because they were for Sunday's guests, even though I've already paid for the full weekend. And when she stopped me from taking a bag, reusable bag that probably cost like 10-50 cents to make. Anyway, so it was really weird, I have to be honest. Taken back. Anyways, so it's just a weird thing I had to talk about, get off my chest for a second. Last kind of walk through before leaving. It's always hard to leave. There's one I'm gonna miss. So you have Source. Okay, TFcon 2024 is over. All is right in the world. I got my bag, and I now add it to the collection. And it's time to drive home. 4-hour drive home to Ottawa. So let's go in the car and drive home. Hopefully we don't hit too much traffic. And you know what? Get a video up. Okay, talk to you soon. It was a really good time at TFcon 2024.